Welcome to tonight's beach report, sunset beach report. Well, I can't stay for the whole sunset because I do have plans, but I'm taking you to one of the most beautiful beaches in the world. And this beach is rated #1 award-winning beach because it's made of 99% pure crystal quartz sand. And that means it never gets hot. Well, it could be 100 degrees out and the sand will be cool to the touch. Hi, Nicole. So I'm gonna take you down to the Gulf of America and we're gonna go touch the water, but I can't stay very long because it's funeral weekend and it's just the way it is. Hi, Jenny. All right, I'm going to take you guys to one of the most special beaches in the world. And it's an award-winning beach. You might have heard of a TV show by MTV Networks about this beach. It was called Siesta Key. The show was called Siesta Key, I believe.
Okay, Mia, you gotta wash your whole body.
All right. So this sand, I know it looks normal, but it's not. It's very, very fine. It's like walking on flour or powdered sugar. And because it's made of pure crystal quartz crystal, it squeaks when you walk on it. I don't know if you can hear the squeaky noise. Another thing that's really cool about this sand is that when you're down by the water, it's so fine and it packs so hard that people ride bikes on it. My grandpa used to go crab fishing in the Gulf of America. Actually, funny you should say that, Jenny, because that's what I'm gonna do after this is go have some crabs. The family is gonna have a crab dinner time. You know, it strikes me kind of for the first time I ever really thought about this, and I know it's really a no-brainer, but a funeral is very much like a wedding, but in reverse. And I think when somebody passes after a very long life, like Papa was almost 90. Look at the kids. Oh my. Look at the boys. Boys will be boys. Okay. Oh my, they're gonna hurt each other. It's like watching puppies. Like watching puppies wrestle. So, just the family having a dinner. The funeral is tomorrow. And all the kids are in town. And everybody's here. You know, the other thing about a funeral, that's like a wedding because everybody comes together, but with a funeral, sometimes, like in this case, they had a little bit of notice, but you still don't really have any notice, you know? Just kind of have to wing it, but everybody lets you take off time from work because there is bereavement. So it is a moment when the whole family can be together, and I think that's nice. So I'll have shows tomorrow. I do shows every day. You know, it's not my family, it's my best friend's family. I'll go to the funeral. But I do my own thing. I call my kids my pups. It's hard for me to see you guys, sorry, it's really bright. Anyway, yeah, it's interesting. Funerals, weddings, new babies, the cycle of life kind of keeps things interesting, doesn't it? You never get to just ho-hum it. There's always something exciting to look forward to. Okay, so check this out. I want you guys to think about algorithms, right? And how when you're looking on Reels on YouTube or Facebook or whatever. Oh, that was cute. Look at these guys. I love to hear the seagulls. They're relaxing. They don't care. That was so cute, wasn't it? Yes, it's so beautiful here. Okay, so, all right, so think about algorithms and how if you are into seeing blood and gore, then that's what the algorithm will show you. For instance, I was talking with a friend of mine, and he said something about how he's always seeing these crazy videos with blood and gore and all this stuff, and he's like, it keeps showing me these videos. And I said, well, you keep looking at them. I said, the algorithm does not show me videos like that, and if it did, I would be quite upset. So I want you guys to realize that that's what life is like. And it is kind of a great big algorithm. And if you keep thinking about negative things and you're always afraid of being a victim of crime or whatever, you know, that's what life will show you. If you focus on looking at beautiful things and things that you love and doing things that make you feel happy and productive, then that's what life will show you. Oh, what's going on up there? That's annoying. I'll tell you what, it's kind of stinky here. You need to live your life to the fullest. I agree with that, Kenneth. It is mind-blowing that you could talk to someone and then never talk to them again. It's true, but it happens. That's the way life is sometimes. All right, this is a beautiful surf we got going here. Oh, how I love Siesta Key. This is also one of my favorite beaches. I have a lot of favorite beaches, you might have noticed. It is the beach report. People ask me, what's your real favorite? I can't tell you. Everything's different, you know? One thing I love about this beach is the sandbars. Bunch of sandbars. You can be out pretty far and only be up to your waist. Well, this beach is packed. Welcome everybody. We're here in the Gulf of America, Siesta Key Beach. Isn't it beautiful? Oh good, you can hear the sound of the water, I'm glad. No, this is now called the Gulf of America. This is Siesta Key Beach, Sarasota, Florida. That's right, Gulf of America. Bill knows. It's the end of another beautiful beach day here in Florida. This beach is magical. And it ranks consistently among one of the top beaches in the entire world. With softest sand you ever felt in your life that never gets hot. It's amazing. Very clean water. Family friendly. Lots of parking. Free parking, by the way. And it's more packed than I could have imagined at this time of year. So this sand, by the way, I was telling you guys that it's 99% quartz. You know, most sand is crushed shells or coral, especially on Florida beaches. And look just here, the way that this sand can be molded. It's like clay. That's another thing about this beach is they often hold sandcastle competitions here. Hey, Virginia Beach. Yeah, this is a lot different than Miami. The pure crystal, quartz crystal sand comes from ancient Appalachian quartz. Isn't that crazy? It eroded over millions of years and was carried down rivers into the Gulf of America. Well, back then it was called the Gulf of Mexico. So the cool thing about quartz is that it reflects heat instead of absorbing it. So the sand is always cool and comfortable, always. And the grains of sand, they're ultra fine. It's like powdered sugar or flour. They've been polished through millions of years of wind and wave action. Did you know that Harvard researchers have studied and analyzed Siesta Key's sand, and they confirmed that it's millions of years old and 99% made of quartz. In 1987, Crescent Beach, which is right down this way over here, it beat more than 30 beaches in the Great International Sand Challenge, earning the title of World's Finest, Whitest Sand. We're going into the water right now, and it's a little on the chilly side. Let's just say it's refreshing. The water is fine, and no, there's no alligators here. At least I've never seen them. You know how I told you guys that the sand squeaks when you walk on it? That's actually a scientific indicator of ultra fine, high purity quartz grains. There's some other beaches around here, like one in the northwest corner of Florida called Perdido Key. It also has snow white quartz sand, but it's not as powder fine as the Siesta Key sand. Although it does also come from the Appalachian Mountains. You know, it's like a rare anomaly to have all these different specific geological conditions, like the Appalachian Mountains, millions of years of erosion, rivers that carry quartz all the way to the Gulf, ocean conditions, polishing the grains into ultra fine rounded crystals. It never happens. That's why Siesta Key is famous throughout the world for the purest, softest, coolest quartz beach sand in the world. I mean, you can't find anywhere else. There's nowhere else in the world that you can find conditions like this. You know, Florida is just full of very rare geological conditions that, you know, not just this place, but like the Florida Everglades. It's such an amazing place. And the other thing about quartz is that, where do you hear about quartz mostly? I mean, it is one of the most important minerals on Earth, and it is in abundance. It's pure, it's durable. But where we always hear about it is when it comes to time and watches. It's a geological recorder. Look at this. Yeah, the water's always colder in California on the west coast. The west coast of Florida, it can get very warm. I'll go back in. Look at that. It's always something to do here. I can't believe how many people there are. It's really quite surprising to me. Quartz has something called piezoelectricity. It generates electric pulses when it's stressed. And that's why they use it in clocks and electronics, scientific instruments. It has a real role in technology. And the chemistry of quartz reveals how rocks were formed. It tells us so much about the world. Well, I gotta walk back and see the family for dinner. Sorry, I haven't been able to see a lot of your comments because it's so bright out here. It's the way it goes sometimes. But thank you for joining me on the Beach Report. Look at this. And I don't know if you realize how big this beach is. Like, it's huge. It's not like the East Coast beaches that have to have replenishment programs where they ship sand in on big dump trucks. That's crazy cakes. This beach is so flipping big. It's kind of hard to imagine when you live on the East Coast by the Atlantic Ocean. You never see beaches this big. If you're just coming on the show, when you see the replay, I was on the edge of the beach, and you can see how big it is from there. Well, that's where I'm heading right now. Anyway, how's everybody's day? How's everybody's weekend? Just starting out. Happy Sabbath to you all. I'm getting ready to travel. I got my car all detailed and packed up, and I am looking forward to my adventures. You know, I was doing adventures in dog sitting. Now it's going to be adventures in babysitting. I'm so excited. I literally feel like I'm expecting, and I kind of am, but I don't have to give birth. Being a grandparent is already fantastic just for that reason alone. Look at that sunset. It's gonna be beautiful. You know, just walking along this beach is a huge workout because the sand is so soft. It's really a good way to strengthen your legs. Shell Island. No, this is Siesta Key. This is an award-winning beach that we're on tonight. This is one of the most beautiful, softest, whitest, purest beaches in the world. Every Saturday they have a drum circle here, so that's fun too. Yes, I'm going to meet my first grandchild. It's such a long walk, can you believe it? I feel like I'm walking across a desert. I'll definitely earn my meal tonight. And I'm trying to go fast, so it's a real workout. Great, now I'm gonna lose my monetization because of that music. Ah! All right, you guys, well, I'm gonna say ciao for now. I got to go and see my people for dinner. And I will give Gina your condolences. And I'll see you all on the next beach report. And stay tuned, because it's possible that the place where we're going tonight might have live music. Fingers crossed. That would be fun. All right, you guys. We'll see you soon, hopefully. Ciao for now.